Hello everybody, me again. Good morning, for one. And two, I'm doing this video to actually show you a product I bought. And it's a kitchen product that I bought for myself for Christmas. I did use it near to Christmas, well, because I got it in November, like the proper winter months. But I've not used it since, only because, you know, it's been Christmas and we've all been eating rubbish and yeah, when we've got rid of all the Christmas stuff and it's time to get back on track and get back to Slimming World and yeah, see if I can get back on track, to be honest. It's been quite hard. I did Slimming World last year, the original days and the green days, only because I was getting married, and I've wanted to start it since I've got back from Greece where I got married, and I just can't get back on track, and I wish I can. So I've started by buying some soup mixes from Asda, and what I have here, what I bought myself was a soup maker, Morphy Richards. I read some good reviews about this before I bought it, because like everything I buy, gadget wise, I do read the reviews, and I think I paid about £60 for it, but I've actually had a look on Amazon and I can see them for £40, which is brilliant. I think mine was only a bit more expensive because it was near to Christmas and they always bump up the prices for stuff because that's how they are. And if you want things, if you're like me, if you want it now. I'm not saying I'm impatient or anything. If I want something, I work, I can get it. So yeah. So what I'm going to review is the actual soup making itself. I've actually done a few soups now, and potato and leek, carrot and coriander. I've never actually used my own vegetables because I'm lazy. I'm not lazy. I like cooking, but if it's for myself, I can't be bothered. If you have people come around, you know, I'll push the boat out. I can cook, but I just think because it's for myself, I just think bang it all in. Like I say, what I do with this soup is I tend to leave 1 or 2 tubs out, and the rest I will freeze it, or I tend to do it in bulk and then freeze it, just because it is quick. It does take it does what it says, and I'll go through that in a minute. But I just think I don't want to be standing there waiting for soup to cook when I could be down the pub having a nice drink, because that's how I roll. But anyway, so yes, this Morphy Richards soup maker. What do I think of it? Brilliant. It has 3 settings. There's one which is a chunky setting, and it only takes, obviously on the top on the dashboard, you have a smooth setting, a chunky setting, a juice, and a blender, which it says blend. On the chunky bit, I'm sure it's, you basically put all your stuff in, which I'll show you in a minute, add your water, and then you just press the setting that you want. You don't need to heat the water, anything. It's like a kettle, it does it for you. So, but also just basically a lot quicker than what you would do in a pan. It cooks it for you, which, you know, it boils like a kettle, and then it blends it to how you want it. Like I said, there's 3 settings. You've got a chunky, which it takes 28 minutes, and you've got a smooth, which takes 21 minutes. You also do have a juice on it, which I like. I've not actually used yet because obviously I'm waiting for summer to come, and I'm going to start trying making smoothies. I've got a really old juicer, and it ends up spitting orange peel everywhere and God knows what, so I've only used it a few times. But also, we have on this one, which I like about it again, and it's a blend. So you can blend stuff, you just keep your finger on it, you just have to reset it to blend. If you like, say for instance, you put it on chunky, but it's, if you put it on chunky and it's a bit too chunky for you, if you unplug it and plug it back in to reset it, you can blend it to how you like it. Like I say, I don't have a blender, I only have a hand blender. I don't have a normal standard blender because I have that many gadgets, I do not have any space for them. So, like I say, I'm gonna show you a bit how to use it, and yeah, and then show you how it comes out and how long it takes. Literally, it does what it says, and I'm surprised I haven't seen these all over and nobody else anyone that I know hasn't got them. But if you like doing soup, buy a pan, traditionally. You go for it. But, right, so one sec while I get my stuff. I'm sorry if it's a bit higgledy-piggledy because I've just finished nights and I am a bit... And I will be going to sleep once I've done this video and I've put my soup in the mixer. So just bear with me a sec and I will show you. Right, basically, you can't see me there. Probably a good idea not to anyway. Basically, the soup maker comes like this. There you go. Just like a kettle. It has a plug end, like the kettle. Sorry, I don't know the technical term, so please correct me. As I say all the time, correct me if I'm wrong. Right. This is a plug, like I say. It just detaches. When you clean this, I have actually burnt mine a little bit because I'm a bit naughty. I didn't put enough liquid in, which I have read on reviews. If you don't put enough liquid in, you can burn the bottom. As you can see, you might be able to see a tiny little bit. I did burn it. But when you're cleaning this, basically, just don't put it in the water. Hold it at the side, give it a rinse. It does say do not immerse into water, so just remember it is like a kettle, a good kettle, and otherwise you don't want to get this wet. So it is a bit tricky, but once you get used to it, it's super duper. But if you put water in it, do it on the side and keep pouring it out and twisting your hand around like you do, you'll be fine. So I'm going to start by plugging us in. Bear with me a sec. Right, we're good to go. Right. Take you out, mister. Sorry, I'm messing with plugs here. Right, this is the actual end. Just be careful with the blade. Don't be pulling it out while it's on. Don't touch it, leave it. And be careful as well while it's cooking, because the side, you know, obviously it is like a kettle. You touch the kettle, you burn yourself. So please be careful, because it's just exactly the same. Don't know if it's aluminium or whatever it is. God knows, metal. And you know what metal's like when it's hot, it'll burn you. So, and children, if you're using this, be with an adult. Right, so this just slots on. I'm gonna have to unplug it now. This literally slots on where that is, and that is just goes inside it like that. So let me just show you before I turn it on. This is what I was on about before. I don't know if you can see that very good because my camera is rubbish, but this is just smooth, and it actually tells you 21 minutes, chunky 28 minutes, juice 2 minutes, and that's your blend. But like I say, the only thing with your blend is you have to turn it, reset it, turn it off at the wall and put it back on so you can blend it how you want it, whether you want it a bit more smooth, if it's too chunky, blah 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 blah. So let's go. So like I say, I bought, because I am lazy and I can't be bothered, and I do like cooking food from scratch, but it's quick and easy. It's all this, it's the same, just chopped up. So, and for £1, for what it would have cost me, and I wouldn't have ended up with a load of carrots. And well, you can get what can you get? A bag of carrots for 69p, 3 onions for £1 anyway. But that's cost £1 for all of it, and the herbs and whatever else they throw in it. So I think it, you know, cheap and cheerful. So I'm going to stick, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to add a bit of water first, just so it doesn't stick to the bottom. Because I did read reviews about someone saying that they burnt the pan, and that was suggested by just putting in a bit of water in first. So I'm going to tip this in. There is a max on this. There's a minimum and a max. So, bear with me a sec. What I'm going to do is, it does say 600 grams. I'm only going to use 8 because I don't want to burn it and I don't want to show myself up on camera, because that would just be foolish. So I've got another bag, but I'm only going to put, what's that, 600 grams. So I'm just going to put in over half of that, because again, I did read on reviews, if you put about 800 grams of your ingredients in, you shouldn't burn it, fingers crossed. But I like my soup not too watery. I like it, the consistency not being chunky, but just right. I want it so it's kind of thick, but not chunky. I want it to be substantial and filling. I don't want to be sat there drinking water, you know, like a cup of soup or something. So let me just add a bit more of this in. like I say, I don't really want to overfill it and show myself up, so I'm going to go, look, this is how I've done it. No, we haven't, I've burnt it. Right, sorry for rambling, but I'm tired. Right, so what I normally do is, I add a stock cube. You can put any stock cube in you want. It could be vegetable, chicken, whatever you fancy. Whatever floats your boat on the day. Excuse me. Right, I'm not going to stick one stock cube in, to be honest. Well, like I say, you can make as many, you know, even if you, I was thinking maybe of having just a day where I kind of prepare all my food, but it's not all that, it's having space in the freezer as well. So if you only do one and you have it, you know, you've got 4 there, haven't you? So at least you can have to eat 4 times in the week. And to be honest, I make it and I never bloody eat it. But it's nice to know it's there. Right, I'm going to top it up again with a bit more water. Like I say, I don't want it too runny. I think that might just be enough. Like I said, I don't want to do it too. I'll put more in. Naughty. Right, that's enough. Right. What's it say? 500ml. Well, there we have 1600ml. Okay, maybe throw another stock cube in. Because I'm feeling flush. Right, there we go. Then, a bit of salt and pepper. It's how you like. I like garlic. I like garlic in a lot of things. But I don't have any, so bit poo. But like I said, you can add as much as you want in. You can add herbs in. You can add whatever you want in. As long as it's nothing going to be sticky, you know, as long as it's herbs. Anything that just melts down. Yeah. So that's all my ingredients in there. You probably not can't see. There we go. Smells lovely. Thank you very much, Asda. So what I'm going to do is now, be alright if I plugged in, won't it? Right, like I say, just be very careful because it is like a kettle, and if you touch it, you will burn yourself. I find as well that I might record it actually to tell you what sound it makes. It doesn't really make that much sound. All it sounds like is a kettle boiling, but you can still, you wouldn't hear it if your TV's on. I wouldn't say it's loud. I've heard people say, oh, it's dead loud. It's not. The only thing you will hear is when it's blending, but it doesn't last long. At the end of the day, what do you want? It's not going to be silent free, is it? It's supposed to be blending vegetables. A normal blender doesn't do it quietly. Gee, these people, eh? Right, so, put my lid on. Right, fingers crossed. I don't know if I put a bit more water in. Just put a little bit more in for good luck here. Right, so, on we go. Right, so basically the dashboard, once you turn it on, the light just goes do, 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 and then it will come on once it's initiated itself. Still waiting. I'm not having you on. You watch this gone kaput now. Not used it in about 2 months and you watch it be broke now and show me right up. Nothing's happening. Ah, okay. Right. So when the lights go do, 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 the light will go flash from smooth chunky juice blend, smooth like that, okay? Goes through all the settings. Press mode and mode again. And what the mode will do, you'll have a red button that keeps flashing. And you can basically just, by pressing the mode button, you can move it to what setting you want. So I'm going to go for smooth. So I'm going to press, I've pressed mode, it's gone on to smooth, it's flashing, 21 minutes. Select 21 minutes. And basically you'll have two red dashes going like that. And that means it's going to start boiling up now. So what I'll do is, I will let you go to do whatever you're doing. Hopefully it's something nice, whether you sit watching telly or having a wine or doing whatever we're cooking on gas. Yeah, because you don't want to look at me for 21 minutes. So I don't know if you can hear it. Basically it's just like a kettle. Like I say again, please do not touch it because it is very, very hot, and it does get really hot, so just be careful when you're pouring your soup out as well. But I'm going to let you go. I'm going to see if I can get you to show you without my camera going off. Wrong way. There you go. That does actually say 20 minutes to go, and there you go. Them lights just mean it's boiling. And then what I will do is I will come back to you when we start blending. Alright guys, I will see you in a mo. Bye bye. Hi, we're back. Right, we're on 6 minutes C, so that didn't take very long, did it? You might be able to hear it bubbling. And I think you'll be able to hear it blend in a minute. So. You did hear it kick in. That's just my dog tip-tapping away. Come on, blend, blend. Oh, are we going for it? Like I say, when it does blend, it does make a bit of a noise, but it doesn't make that much. Oh, we're on countdown. See now, if I turn this video off, it's going to blend, you know that. Right, so bear with me a second and I will come back to you when we're blending, just so you can hear. It probably will sound louder anyway on camera, but it's not that bad. I think we're ready for the blend. It's kind of stopped bubbling now. And the lights have stopped flashing, so there we go. So there we go, we're still blending. Sorry about having the phone cut off then. So it does it kind of intermittently. And we're not far off now. That's my dog helping us out of crisps. I don't think you like them, Pip. No. So, in a minute, we shall be good to go. See you in a minute. Woo-hoo. So basically then, what happened was, all the lights started flashing, it was 0, and 2 little dashes, and it just keeps beeping, beeping, beep, beep, until you take the top off. Like, that kind of beep. But, yeah. So, we're good to go. Are we ready? Should we have a look? See, oh actually, before turning it off on the wall, it would make a lot of sense. Right, so, are we ready? Steady, woo! Now that is how I like mine. Don't like it watery, but we've not poured it yet. So take the top off. Take off, sorry, my finger's in the way. My phone's in the cover and it's crap. Take that cover off. And then take the plug out. You can do it like that, as so. And it has lovely because it's got a pourer. It's like a jug. Right, then just give it a stir. Don't forget there's no blade at the bottom of this. Now that's how I like it. Steaming up there. And like I say, if it's not peppery enough, it's not salty enough, there's not as much herbs in it as you like it, let me just get a bit more of a, we're going a bit doolally there, the camera's not focusing, don't know why. So yeah, so let's see it pour. Oh, that's better, we're focusing now. So like I say, that was a decent bowl for that, and there's still, well, it's not even took much out of it. Probably say there's still just short of 1600 ml. Like I say, it had a minimum and a max. Actually tells you there, minimum and max. But like I say, don't worry about that because it tells you everything in your booklet anyway. But yeah, I wanted to review this because, you know, that's just brilliant. Because, like I say, it is a good gadget. And, you know, I made up, I bought it. I know I paid £20 more, but that's just the way the world works. One minute you buy something for 100 quid, next minute it's about 20. But yeah, I think I should have put a little bit less water in it, but never mind, because it does thicken up as it goes colder anyway. But yeah, so I hope you enjoy, guys. Like I say, when you're washing, just, you know, hold it. So yeah, that was me, Martha Richards Soup Maker. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for some more gadgets updates or Slimming World. I do lots of random things. Well, I'm going to start doing lots of random things. Anything that might interest you, that interests me. Like I say, I don't follow people. I do what I want to do. If I like something, I like it for my own reasons, not because someone else likes it. And yeah, all the reviews are genuine. I've used the stuff, and I don't get paid for it or anything like that. So yeah, so let us know if you like this video. Thumbs up, please, and stay tuned. And thanks for watching. Thanks for popping in. Take care. Hope you have a good day. Bye.